The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from Lambeau. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Mike is messed up, man.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Complete. This is Lewis. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13. Now Rodgers. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. On now is the Packers punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. To return is Roberts. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Man, that shit fucked up.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 46.
I'm gonna take my mic off.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Herbert. He'll buy some time right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
Escaping the pressure right. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. Here's Ty Long now to punt this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he's going to be tackled inside his 10-yard line. You may hear a few words from his head coach on that decision. So possession goes over here.
Yo, your mic is fucked up,
the
man.
drive will start from deep in the
all I hear is static.
With a 1st and 10.
That's all I hear, static. Yeah, but I can't. All I hear is static.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
That'll give them 8 that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Same, bro.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nasir.
Do that up there. Put it up there.
So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
I needed that.
Running on first down, Eckler.
Hey.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Nobody fucking open.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football. He's taken down. Rashawn Gary. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
I'm ready to take one, man.
From the 50, here's Herbert. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Here's Ty Long now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
We're scoreless after 1. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Rodgers going to throw. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
But normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Rodgers now on first down. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
That's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
6 yards left on 2nd down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Jerry Tillery in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Boom. That's how we do it, baby.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Herbert's throw taken in by Cook. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Herbert throwing again. Rolling to his right. And this is caught by Williams. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, And when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Flush to his right.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kaiser White. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, they had...
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it?
And Rodgers intercepted a third time.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And the Chargers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway.
On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from zero again, so you just have one half to play instead of two. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
On second down, Eckler. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. on the ground with Eckler. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second down and 8.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Ty Long now as he's on to punt for L.A. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Second down and 4.
On play action, it's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
49, guys.
Again, it's Jones. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
49 Here we go.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line.
And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the third quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. So both teams scoreless here as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. It's Eckler again. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. He pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position, a touchdown drive here, and they're in the lead.
Normally, when you have 0 on your side of the ledger on the scoreboard, you're a little bit discouraged. But when they look over and see their opponents, they don't see a number that's way out there. They don't see a number they can't attain. In fact, they can get it right here on this drive and potentially take the lead.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. A give to Jones.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
2nd and 2.
Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Again, it's Dillon.
And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up 1st downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't it?
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing now is Rodgers.
The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. To throw again on 2nd down, Rodgers.
He's got Tunyon complete over the middle.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. Back to throw. Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. 3 yards to gain there, second down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now Rodgers.
Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with third down coming up.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Rodgers to throw.
Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
To throw is Rodgers. Quick hitter here. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
They'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game.